Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to Mind Your Character with Olusola-Obasa. My name is Olusola-Obasa. I'm sure if you've been listening, if you've been joining us, you know my name by now. And I'm not alone in the studio. I have two lovely ladies with me. So let me start from the extreme. Let me dump the person in the middle today.
Ah,
Because I was refused to pay for her name, so I'll skip up for now. So,
okay.
Olafimiho, Deborah, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. Good afternoon, everybody.
The number of people don't know that you wear glasses, so
Oh, whoa,
them
wow.
see you. You should introduce yourself.
Okay. Okay, I am Debbie. I prefer that one,
Debbie.
Debbie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Debbie
So,
with glasses. So how was
well,
your week?
great. Yeah.
Are you sure it was great?
Yes. Great, great, great.
Give it away.
My week. Well, great, Sha. I say
Okay.
great. It's
Was
for
there
the
basketballs
best.
inside?
It's for the best,
It's
Sha.
for
All
the best.
the yeah, back and forth.
Alright, so back to the lady that hasn't paid for the name. She's bearing my name, but she
God gave
hasn't
me
paid
the
for
name.
it.
But you should be the one to pay her
I
now.
did not
Wow!
pay God for the
You did
name.
not pay God for it. You're meant to pay while here, while on earth. When you get there, you settle
You
down.
should be the one to pay as per
No, it's
Egbon.
the younger ones that pay
No,
now.
as
The
per
rules have
Egbon.
changed. No,
Where
yes,
was it written?
the rules have changed. Thank you very
When?
much. Okay, so pardon me,
um,
Tuluan.
Yes, sir.
Your name is also Deborah.
you see?
Deborah.
Okay,
Deborah, you see Deborah.
so how are you doing
Deborah.
today?
I'm doing great.
Welcome
And
to Mind Your Character.
thank you, sir.
All right, so yes, this is the show that never leaves you the same way.
Yes.
This is the launch hour show that comes your way every Friday. We've been doing this since February, and we are grateful for life. We are grateful to God for keeping us alive. It's not
Mm-hmm.
about power, it's not about doing. So we'll just be moving on into the character lens. And we all know what happened yesterday. I think around 5 or 6 days ago, we got to hear that Queen Elizabeth had passed on. Queen Elizabeth II, yes. So
Taking a vow.
yeah, she has left planet Earth and moved on. So she was a great woman.
Yeah.
All of us can agree with that, right?
It's very significant.
Like you can't mention her name any continent, Africa, Asia, North America, South America. Like because we've been seeing all the political figures pointing their roles and that. So we heard that she passed on. She was 96
Yeah.
and she ruled for 70 years.
Hey.
Just before the show started, I was talking with my colleague and I was like, if it were to be in the Bible, they'll say she came from this family, she
Mhm.
reigned for 70 years, and they will list all the history, all the
Yeah.
achievements. And
Elizabeth begat this.
exactly,
I begat
Elizabeth
That,
begat
yeah.
Prince Williams, who is
the genealogy.
no, sorry,
Well,
Prince Charles, who is now King Charles. Yeah. So yes, and the beauty of how the UK works is they didn't have to wait for the whole ceremony. Immediately she passed on, they had started calling him King Charles. King Charles.
Hmm.
And one of the correspondents yesterday was like, most of his colleagues, his compatriots, you get to retire in your 70s. And he became the king at 73.
73.
And that just tells us that time and all of us have different times. So just because your colleague, okay, his mother came to sin at age 26, and she became the queen at age 26, and he is becoming the king at 73, and you're wondering like, now, wow. So, and the beauty of everything, like when I was watching it, I got to hear that you have to change their currency because her face is
yeah.
on. Yeah, so he is now going to become the face of their currency. Yeah, and I was now wondering, like, do you know how long that would take? Like, for instance, let's say I have pounds in my house now, and I want to change it. Everybody's now like, let me quickly go and change my pounds before I start hearing stories and such. So, yeah. And even their anthem. So they usually say God save the Queen, God save the Queen. And I got to hear that it now be God save the King. And
Wow.
it just
Like there'll be a lot
so
of
many
changes.
changes, so many changes, so many changes. The Queen that you usually see on Buckingham Palace come, she will wave at you, and get to see the King and all of that. Well, we live in Nigeria. We'll get there someday. So, do you have anything to say about
Well, don't have much to say about him. It's just like what Toluwanimi said. Toluwani.
Toluwani?
So, don't mind, we have plenty Tolu. So and different Tolu Lokpe, Toluwani, Toluwani, all
Yeah,
those things.
we are fresh like that,
Yeah.
and we're
Well,
fine like that.
please,
What? Well, if she had said that, you won't cough at me because I'm the one that said it.
I didn't say
Don't
anything.
hit on us. Hit the
So,
game, don't hit the player.
please, can I continue?
Yes, yes.
All right, thank you. So, just like what she said before, she said she was significant, and yes, for our face to be on like everywhere, let me just put it that way. That means, so I would just say that okay, for the character trait that we should live our life, even when we live here, like people will still want to remember us for good thing. You understand? So we should just live our life with this opportunity that we have to live here.
Yeah.
We should live it in accordance to the will of God and to to impact life. So let me put it that way, to impact life so positively.
Yes. Dickiness Devi has spoken.
Yeah. Now you talk calm.
She has preached to us. Thank you very much.
Mm.
Thank you for that. So, yes, so we have a topic for today. Mm. And the topic, when it was released, we were like, we're about to do another basketball. So we are still in the season of NCPS, which is National Character Parenting Summit. And it held in August. We did a review of it last week. And so in following on with National Character Parenting Summit, so we are still looking at generations. And today's generation, today's topic is another glass post, plenty glass post. So the topic for today is, like, I'm sure you can see it scrolling already. And okay, we already have a comment from Habitat Adejo. That's it, yes. So sorry for that actually saying that. So Dorcas and Mrs. Obasa are unavoidably absent today.
Yes.
Yeah. So they have other engagements. Don't worry, you'll see their faces next week.
Yes.
So Dorcas says Timar CV looking sharp as always.
Aww,
You
thanks.
can just say we're looking
Merci beaucoup.
handsome, we're looking beautiful.
Comment se mida?
And yes, Mr. Robinson also said, kudos RCV. I like this topic. So
Thank
the
you.
topic is already scrolling
Yeah.
on the news bar. So let me just read the topic. The topic says, can you work in a place where Gen Zs have to call baby boomers by their first name? So let me just put it in layman terms. For instance, let me say Tuluwani now. She's working in an organization where her boss is a 70-year-old man. And maybe her boss's name is, let me say David Adeleke. And you know, normally in Nigeria, you say
David.
Mr. Adeleke. But now you're just walking and you're like, oh, David, how are you? And you stretch out your hand. Really? And you're like, David, how are you? And no, okay, no, stretch your hand. And I'm like, and you call me David.
David,
Just no, just
So,
call him to me
just,
like
just go like,
let's
David,
do
good
that.
morning.
Oh, David,
And I'm like, okay, so that's another gospel that we
Yeah.
decided to bring today.
Just
So,
like someone at the age of maybe 2019 calling somebody like 50 something, 60 something years by name.
yes, so
Yeah.
you slam the name on the person, and I was like, about free that one. So, can you actually work in such a place? So let me start. Let me throw it open.
Eh.
Yes. Oh yeah. You're not the lab rat.
I'm not a baby boomer, so
But from your own generation now, can you work in an organization where they're like, here we don't call our superiors Mister, we just call them, and you see someone who is older than your dad, and you're like wondering, "Hey, how will I call this man by his first name now? What will first come to your head, given your background?"
well, given my background and my culture, let me put it that.
Exactly.
Let me add that. And my culture, I'll be like, ha, really? This is disrespectful, as in, like, I would like call somebody
The
like
HR has given you all your understanding that don't worry, feel free.
But seriously, it will take me like a lot of time to adjust. That's just the truth. Because even,
So like,
well, at for me, when it comes to official setting,
yeah,
even if that person is younger than I am, like I believe that okay. Well, let me take work culture out first. Okay, Miss, Mrs, all those things. I feel like okay, let me just address this person as Miss because everybody needs to be respected. You
yeah,
understand
true.
that? So even to call those people by their name at times will be like, well, but sometimes I just have to when we are like free with each other. Hey, how far Tolu, AK and the likes. But sometimes I'll be like, no, now this official setting. So in that aspect of calling a baby boomer by their name, it will take me a lot of time, seriously, because
How long?
I
Like
won't feel
1 month,
comfortable. Hmm?
1 month, or
I,
longer than
I I
one
don't
month.
have a specific time, but then no, to me it will look like, well, based on my culture, sha. All this Yoruba culture, the Yoruba aspect, that kind of thing. So it will take me a while before
That
before
air,
I
that air,
adjust.
that air got us in lots of trouble growing up. So I come from a family of 4 children. So when Momsi back then, when she wants to go out, and she doesn't want to mention anybody's name, she just be like, eh, for God. So she's not there. She's not saying it to one person.
Mm-hmm.
So by the time she comes back, if you don't do it, she can pounce on everybody. But if you come and just say, Deborah, do this one, Tolu, do this one, at least she already knows that she has given. But by the time she says, okay, so Tolu and Ifadmi. Okay, so let me let the cat out of the bag. So today is Toluani's last day with RCB.
Oh,
So we'll be getting to hear how the journey has been. But before we go into that, so let's hear from you, Andy. So now, just like I mentioned before, so you, let's say not RCB now, get employed, and you're like, oh, call your superior by name. You don't need to put a Mister. You don't need to. Let's say the person even has a doctor, like he has a doctorate, so you don't need to call the person by doctor. Just go and just say, Joseph, how are you? And the person is older than your dad, and you know how much you respect your dad. So let's have your thoughts.
Yeah, I will whatever idea first. I will. I mean, even if they say we should, is it like just to be free or it's a policy that
It's
we
a
must follow?
policy,
it's a policy.
It
and if
takes
you go
it.
against it, they'll penalize you.
That's a deep one, but it will be very hard because culture the way we are raised, we respect them. We don't call them like
Speaking
when they
of
are first
speaking
there.
of your dad just dropped a comment.
Oh,
So he said Timar to be calm, cool, and collected. So, sir,
Oh,
we want you to comment to what she's saying now. Let's say she comes to work with you, and you have people who are you have people who are your age mates, and Tori now walks into the company and she's like, "Oh, how are you?"
see the way
Ayo.
see the way she even said
Okay,
Jesus.
You can't. What if your dad
It will be
makes it a
somehow.
policy like
It's
call
not be
everybody
somehow.
by
I
first?
mean, when we get home, I'll be like, yeah, I can't you by your first name. It's not be somehow.
So how long do you think it will take you to adjust?
More than 2 months.
More than 2 months.
More
Wow.
than 2 months.
Interesting.
I need
So
to get
today
it.
you get to say Mister. Tomorrow you now say, let me try it in 2 months.
Sir.
Because even when I try, it will feel very, very strange, very
Very
awkward
disrespectful.
to give this feeling. So
Or you try to change it from Mr. Sir, sir.
Exactly.
Just to avoid that,
Sir.
sir.
Excuse me,
Then
ma'am.
that
Say,
makes
no,
sense.
don't address me as sir. Just call me. Ah, okay, yes. I'm sure you're liking the topic. This is my new character once again.
Yeah.
So for me, I think I'm actually open to it. Actually.
Hmm.
Not like,
Not even like-
not like, not like it won't come as a shock to me because, like she said, Yoruba culture. I was brought up and bred. You prostrate. In fact, then if you just walk in and you see maybe someone that's not even up to my dad's age, they are still expected to
Mhm.
prostrate. And they don't born you where you go prostrate.
Agree.
It's not now that you lie down flat and drink the
No,
water.
it's not even. You are still bending.
Yeah.
Do like this.
Now they used to stretch hand. There they don't. Each hand that is stretching is until they stretch the hand. The hand is there. So for me, it won't take me that long for the one
No.
if since it's a policy, it will take me like let me see some a week or two. So fine, the orientation is you call this person Mister, you call this person Mister. So they say we're now living in a world of change. So change is is a constant thing. So yeah, now so let's give us who a baby boomer is. Let's Madam Olafemi
Mhm.
tell us who a baby boomer is.
Okay, I'll just give you a short definition. So we'll do the calculation together. Baby boomers are a designated group of people who were born between 1946 and 1964. So let's do the calculation. 1946 is what?
2022.
Yeah, we have mathematicians.
Exactly.
No, you like math now.
Yeah, when it's calculated to make it easier.
Really?
1946, right?
Yes, to
That's some
1964.
70 years plus.
So 1964 should be around 58, right?
19, yeah.
64 should be
No, that
around
should be
58.
like 60 something.
No, it should be 58 or something. Let's check.
Yeah, 58.
Ah, I know math. I know book.
So your dad has dropped a comment. Let me read his comment. So he says,
Okay.
I think it's about the culture and policy.
Yeah.
For some of us, it will be hard though.
Yes.
Exactly.
I call everyone MOG and WG, that is man of God.
Well, a woman of
And I can testify to that. But I think we should have a sense of respect, Sha.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Pastor Ayafati. And Habitat D, which is Adejoro Papa. She says, Toluwani is an amazing team member, I must say. She brings her cool and unique self.
Aw.
Calm down. I will definitely miss you. So
Aw.
she sends a love emoji as well.
Oh.
So yeah.
Can I
So-
give you all?
So please keep the comments coming in. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, so they're between age
58
58
to
to
76.
76. Imagine like a teen,
Let's just
teenager,
say 12, 13.
calling that kind of person by their first
Like, that,
name.
that.
Hi.
It's a lot of weight.
It's a lot of weight.
Well, to some people, it's nothing though.
Ah,
It's nothing.
in this side of the world, is a weight.
But
Over there, they don't. It's normal for them.
in fact, do you know that there's some Nigerian, maybe some culture,
Yeah.
sha, it's nothing to them. Yes, but you know, I'm speaking from my own culture angle. You understand that kind of. So, but to some people, it's actually nothing. It's their name now. Okay, for example, I remember something now. I served in the north, so there was this man that I do buy some things from them. So they do call. What's the name of Sanjay? Yeah,
Sanjay.
yes, that's his name, Sanjay. So small children will be like, Sanjay, I want to buy this. Sanjay, Sanjay. I'll be like, hey, Sanjay, this was this was what children to this man, Sanjay. So there are people that is nothing to them. So, well, if it is about culture policy, I mean work culture policy,
Yeah.
well, we just have to. Okay, I was saying something to him before this show started that my cousin works somewhere at that place. So when he came that day, he was gisting me that okay, where he works now, that's the culture.
They
You
go by
call
first name.
people, they go by first name. That the only person you can address as you can use appellation for is the overall boss. So he was saying that in the presence of his mom, his mom is a baby woman.
He's a
So
disciplinarian.
his mom was like, eh, and you have the mind to call that person. She was saying this in Yoruba. So the mom was like, eh, so you have the mind to call that person back. So the guy was like, now that is the
That's
culture,
the
that is the
policy now.
policy now. This is your generation. I don't understand. I'll be like,
If it was
Mama,
possible
calm
for her,
down
if it
now.
was possible for her to say, in fact, you must stop that job.
I was like, calm down now. What is this? It's just work. So what I'm trying to say is that well, if it is about policy, if it's about work, we have to, and I believe those baby boomers too, they should be used to it because it's their policy now. So it shouldn't
and
be
that's
nothing to
is
them.
now. Then
Yeah, then
before you come out,
yeah,
like, maybe the man started the company like 30 years ago. You are just coming to there. You are coming to call him by name.
yeah. Well, they should. I feel they should be aware, so it won't be strange to them. And if you can't work there, well, this is our policy and the like. So exactly.
It is well.
Yeah.
So I saw another comment from your dad. I don't know if it disappeared now. He's asking what generation you belong to, Gen X or
Gen
Gen
X.
Y.
Gen X. Belongs Gen X.
So sir, Toluwani has answered. She said
Belongs to
you
Gen
belong
X.
to Gen X. Okay, so tell us who a Gen Z is.
Yeah, I'm a typical example of
Yeah.
Gen Z. So they are basically young people between those born in 1997 and 2015. That's like 20,
25.
25, and those to the age of probably 12. No, 12.
No,
2000,
no, not 12. Abi?
2012. 2012 is
How many years?
10
That should be
years.
10. 10. 2022, 2012.
okay.
So that's 10.
So yeah,
Oh, yeah.
those are good things. We're young people. The best generation.
Mm.
No, thank God Victor is not here now.
Mm.
Because Victor will not allow us to hear what
We're the best so far.
we hear you. So, sir, Mr. Ayafadmi, you've been told that you are a Gen X. So, a Gen Z. They say your generation is disrespectful. You know what they say,
And
right?
somehow, sure.
Somehow. Why is it
Yeah,
somehow?
And there's some cultures that they used to invite those days, but now it's like
You've thrown the culture
it's,
outside.
it's just there. But we're also developing our own culture. There's some cultures,
Mhm. So, what's your
and then
culture like?
other cultures too will come in.
So,
So I don't
tell us
really
about your
know.
culture.
Culture, we just vibe.
Okay.
Vibe
Vibing.
Vibe.
and carry you are doing well. Okay, so let me give us the definition of a workplace. A workplace is a geographical zone in which a person exercises his or her professional activity. Yes. So that's from MC. So basically, where you work, that's what the workplace is for. So there are different generations and the use of the workplace and the use of the appellation in the workplace. That is the names they use. So, Ms. Olafumi, give us the first one.
Yeah, workers from different generations bring different expectation, life experiences, mindset, and tradition. That's culture. Let me just use that word culture. You know, based on different cultures, they'll be like, well, I'm older than this person. Why would you disrespect me like this? You know, there are some people that they feel that appellation is respect
You're
to
blowing
them.
grammar for us.
So the appellation is all the doctor, Mrs., Mister, and the likes, professor. So
Toluwani, your dad is asking you a question. He said, why is it not Gen Y?
You were not born during that time.
So that's
This is a Gen Y.
I'm a Gen Y.
Yeah, proudly Gen Y.
Both of them are
So sir, you cannot belong to our generation. I'm sorry to say that.
It's just how God planned it.
Yes.
Like,
just like Gen Z's always say
Yeah.
that we are not in their generation. We say we are enjoying our own generation. So Zaya is Gen X.
Gen X, nothing can change
Exactly, actually. So yeah, second one. Can you give us the second
Okay,
different
so
definitions?
says here that majority of people from older generation, especially baby boomers, cherish the use of appellation as they see it as a form of respecting them.
Yes. So for instance, now you were born as a child. You've grown past that stage. You've grown past your youthful days. You now became a mister. You now went to school. You now got masters. You now got doctorate. One small boy will now come and now say, "Hello, Emmanuel." You just look at him. You that are half times five on your side.
My last child.
So yeah, they actually cherish it because growing up, for it, it's like several stages of your life. You can't just fast track one. Let's say you're 5 years old today, and tomorrow you're already 25. So you start telling them that this was what I went through. If you now fought in World War,
Yes.
oh, they will finish you. So actually, that's one of the things they like because it shows respect. Next is culture also determines their interpretation of respect. Yeah. So like we were saying that some cultures you have to prostrate to greet, while some cultures here in Nigeria they actually shake hands.
Yeah.
So yeah. Then many baby boomers will never work at a workplace where Gen Zs are allowed to call them by their names. They will see it as being disrespectful. I'm just trying to picture some baby boomers I know now.
Majority of them.
Maybe
Not-
Gen Z is now their boss.
Well, I don't know. There was a movie I watched.
Okay.
Like this girl, she's our generation.
Hmm.
She called an old man. He's a baby boomer by his name, but it wasn't. I feel it depends on.
It depends on the individual.
Yes.
Okay, on the individual.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's-
For me, it depends on the like. There are people who call me uncle. Okay, I remember. Okay, in secondary school, there are people that were calling. Okay, when you're a senior, they call you
Senior.
Senior, yeah.
But me, I'm fine with it. It was
Just for
Different
you.
name.
most times is when maybe teachers are around. What, please. By the time we meet on the road now, they will not say, senior, how much is your bank account now? It's not by other one.
Yeah.
So, for me, I'm open to it. Totally is fine. For my naming ceremony, they did not put
I've been, yeah, I'm
this
already,
time.
yeah, I'm even used to it because, well, I'm used to it. And the funniest part of this thing is that whenever my sister and I we are going, there'll be my younger sister actually. They'll be
Yeah.
like, "Hey, sister Grace, hey, well done, ma." They'll even so they will not ask, "Is this your?"
younger sister?
In fact, I mean that they say that is she your sister? But they will even say it in Yoruba language. Shabungwelele. I'll be like, what?
Is she bigger than you?
Yeah, kind of. And she
That's
has
why.
this face,
Mature
this
face.
mature face.
Yeah.
So I'll be like, what? Are you kidding? But then last will be alright.
Okay, so as we begin to bring the show to a wrap, we have how to unite the generations and create a cohesive workplace culture. Because basically at the workplace, it's all about delivering. So it's if there's a discord, if there's no unity. For instance, I come to work today and rather than us working, we start arguing about did not call me Mister, did not call this person Mrs. We've already scattered the whole we are not focusing on work, we're focusing on ourselves. So first is understand the generational divide. By getting to know how each generation works and plays, you can grow and learn from each other. Like she said, there are some baby boomers who don't take
Yeah,
it
they
as a
don't.
baby. It's fine. While there are some that Give me that respect. Even if it's possible, they want you to even prostrate at the
Yes,
workplace.
so.
There are people like that you can't take it away from them.
Mhm.
So you must understand what works for A is not what works for B.
But what if it is their policy?
And if it's their policy, you're meant to stick to the policies, whatever the policy says.
Yeah.
If you now, because if you offend and you gotta bring the policy
Mhm.
and they see you're the one that offended, to count as a minus for you. Next is establish respect. It doesn't matter how old or young we are, we all want to be respected. That's the truth. It's, it is what it is, actually. So if you disrespect someone, whether the person is older than you, younger than you, disrespect is disrespect.
Yes.
So don't disrespect each other. Next is tailor your communication styles. Each generation has its own communication style.
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
learn how to tailor it.
No matter
What works for a Gen X is not what works for
Mhm.
a Gen Y. So millennials can be there are times we want to be hot, there are times we want to be cold. I don't even know Gen Z. I don't know whether they are always cold or they are always hot. I don't think there's middle. They are they are the extreme. It's either they are hot and they are cold.
Mhm.
There's no middle for them. So it's actually for all generations. So yeah. So just know how to interact with everyone. Any further contributions as a Gen Z? So what kind of organization would you like to work?
Like,
The one that they say Mister. Call you
I can't even whether they don't call them Mister, I can disturb that person with Mister.
and what
Or
if the person
visit
says
for instance,
the policy states you shouldn't call us Mister.
then I'll try.
Try.
If there's no offense for those that you relate.
Ah! Have you ever
offense
feel
from
wrong?
no, and I pray not to. Never bad
Hey,
reputation.
I pray you. I pray you don't get to feel wrong. Don't worry, I can relate. I can relate. Even though we feel okay, no, not like we feel for us. Okay, so Madam Olafia,
Well,
your
I
passing
don't
words.
have much to say, but you know that there's this there's this feeling when somebody address me like Adima. It makes me feel
Makes you feel
old.
old.
I feel
Mm.
like
Don't
what?
say matter.
I'm not that old.
It's just respect.
Okay.
The person is respecting.
Okay, my parting shot is I'm going to miss you. Yeah.
Yeah,
Today is actually our
totally.
last day here.
How has it been? How has RC treated you?
And it has been more than I actually expected. I when
You
I
know when you go back then in secondary school, they say write about your last holiday.
I have a lot of it right. Actually, there was going to be very strict. I mean, it's not that strict. It's not that
When you
serious.
just come
Everyone
and say Mr. Mrs.
they just carried everyone along as family, and that's one thing I really learned. I also learned how I really learned a lot how to relate with people in terms of workplace and how to make people feel welcome. Not that okay, this is your job, so you and you alone, everyone is encouraged, and then just get like come to our series, yeah,
Yes.
I'll
we
come
need
back.
that.
When
Aw.
back.
And you learn another English. You said it now. So what is that English?
A lot of
again?
English I've learned. One vet. Vet. I was hearing
That
vet. I was like, what is this vet? And
I think
transcribe.
that is veterinary.
Honestly, I don't want to vet. But a lot of words,
Okay. So we wish you the very best.
Yeah.
Go back to
Amen.
school.
I'm going to miss everybody. Miss Dorcas, Mr. Amici, Mr. Obasa. This last time I
AK.
saw AK. Mr. Tolu.
I was waiting.
Steppy.
Your name, yeah.
I was
At least I'm
waiting.
still seeing you. I'm not seeing Mr. Obasa is my Dorcas is not here. Mr. Amici.
Well, you still not paid for the name, and this is your last day. So
It's still
what's
coming.
going? No, I don't want.
I don't know. Maybe it's the connection that is not allowing the money to get transferred into my account.
You see,
So-
I'm actually a nice girl. You know, I've not been asking you to pay.
I don't know.
In fact, you are not even
That's
they
our
say
first name.
Toluwani,
exactly.
Tolulope.
Toluwani.
That's-
So
Oh, what's the short version of it?
it doesn't matter.
How
Okay.
many
Yes.
people call me to what's the full version of my name? How many times have you called me that? Is this not the
Never.
first time?
but at least we call her Toluwani. So
No, I call her. I know that I'm fine.
That's you because we want to collect money.
Okay, so thank you. It has been a lovely time.
Yes.
I'm sure we've added value to you. So, someone like Mr. Pastor Fadimi knows his generation. So, you can sing it to him. Yes. So, this has been brought to you in partnership with Red Eye. So, this is Red Eye Studios. It's located on Akonwajo Road, Adeoti Street. So, just give them a call on 090 6969 6248. 090 6969 6248. If you need them to come and do video coverage, to work on your sound, they're just a call away. You can check them up on Instagram, Red Eye Studios. And yes, so and if you want to catch up with the video from NCPS, just go on our YouTube channel. You'll find it there. RCV character or Mind Your Character. Just the same page you're watching us now. Just check. You'll find all the videos there. So
I think our discount is still on, right?
yeah. It's actually still
Just grab this opportunity.
yes. Train your staff members, train your team members. So just give us a call on 0810 612 0810 612 So yes, it has been amazing being a part of this show. Till we come your way next week, Friday. Enjoy your weekend. And yes, we have another one there. Shout out to Mr. Dave. So yeah.
Oh, it's coming tomorrow.
Mr. Gabriel Lanches is actually getting married tomorrow. So we love you.
When are you getting married?
We love you. We are wishing you the very best as we walk down the aisle tomorrow. Don't worry, we'll be there, God willing.
Amen.
I'm going to prostrate with you, someone like me.
Oh yeah.
Then we'll not eat rice after. Yes. So we wish you the very
Amen.
Shadi and Gabriel have a great wedding and a beautiful marriage ahead.
Amen.
So from all of us at RCV, bringing you Mind Your Character, we say we love you.
Yes.
Bye.
I don't even know how to do that. Yeah.